There are only 2 more titles left for me to conquer. And by conquer, I mean beat the high score of Nilbert Nollingsworth. And one of them is Expedition Cornfed. Let's go. Ah, I see. This board, it embraces and it captures, really captures the soul of the ancient Greek philosophers. And look at these buildings. Look at their true magnificence. Look at the true magnificence of these buildings. Come to me, my children, my balls, come to me, and I will set you free, and I will capture you again, and I'll set you free again, and I'll set you free. There's only one. My children have died, all except for one, and his name is Pablo. He will be the one to put the family's name back on the charts. The name Higginsbottom. You can get those blocks. I believe in you, Pablo. I believe in you. Even though I believe you are to go where your siblings could not. You are to go beyond the grave. There is no grave for you, Pablo. Because you are the servant of more. See here we see an artist's depiction of overgrown Greek ruins. I want to cry, but I cannot. For I will not sully this serious gameplay video with tears. No, there's no time for tears now. And here we have the piercing blue ball. One that haunts me every day. The piercing blue ball. Usually there's 2 of them. It is going faster now, as if it has set itself a goal. As the Wright brothers once took flight, Pablo also will take flight. As a blue ball. You know, they say that having sex while playing DX Bolt. What are you saying? You're saying that I'm going back on what I was trying to explain earlier when I died? No. Oh, I'm slow now. Don't pick up the blue slow upgrades, kids. It's a bad time. You know, they say that having sex while playing DX Ball 2 is the only true, 100% certain way to create a genius. But so few have managed to stay focused on the act of mating while in the intense heat moment, the intensely heated moments of playing DX Ball 2, that only the chosen ones succeed. The first couple to ever complete the task lived in ancient Greece. Their names? Mr. and Mrs. Play-Doh. That's right. Inventor of the Play-Doh patty sets. The ones where you squeeze spaghetti. No, I lied actually. It was the mother and father of Plato, the philosopher. Yes. This is a true fact. Ah, death seeks me once again. But I do not seek death. Will I conquer death? Maybe. Maybe I will. There is not but 1 cheetah block left. My ball simply passed it. In fact, Pablo has been split in 2. I did not come to think of this before now. Which one is Pablo? At what point? If you start replacing your body parts with another's, just more and more, just gradually, at what point do you stop being Pablo? I mean, he gathered back into 2. He gathered back into 1 ball again now, so I mean, but that's besides the point. Are you guys sweating? I'm sweating. This gameplay is too exhilarating for me to handle. In fact, purely the specs of this game is too much. It's enough to make me sweat. Just think about it. This game runs at a whooping, like, a lot of frames per second, like more than 30, like at least 60. Like, YouTube does not even have over 60 frames. This game does. When did YouTube come out? 2005. When did this game come out? That's right. Long time ago. Before 2005. This game is so advanced. By the gods, I'm not even sure if I can comprehend it all right now. Aw, it's a cheetah. I think it's a cheetah. It might be a cheetah, but it might also be... Here's another Hateful Eight for you! Let's go! Let's go! Oh no, the stage... Pablo! 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 Pablo has left us, gentlemen. But there is no time to mourn. We must carry on. We must carry on because it's what Pablo would have wanted. I know Pablo is gone now. I know. But there is no time. There is no time to mourn his loss. By his loss, I mean losing Pablo. There is no time. Not at all. No. For we have more important business to attend to, like creating more Pablos. It's exactly what Pablo would have wanted. More Pablos. We must destroy this cheetah or it will eat us. You may have noticed that the stage started going downwards, but it started moving on its very own. And yes, your eyes did not deceive you. That is what the letterbox here starts doing. As you see, each time the paddle is hit, the stage moves downwards. Some say that makes it more impossible to get them all, but I say no. I say it makes it easier. Because it brings them closer to me. And when you're this close to me, you're in the jaws of the lion. The den of the lion. The jaws of the damned. That's me. There's no lion anymore. You know, my father once said to me, why does nobody trust Simba? And I asked, why, Dad? He said, because Simba's lion. And I said, wow, Dad. That's the end of the story. I don't know, did you expect anything more? Like, he was just happy with himself. I was not. It appears that we are currently deconstructing a carousel. A carousel of some kind. Is it a sick twisted carousel? Doesn't seem like it. It's just like a carousel. Or it is, as the Danish say, a circus attraction. Or it is, as the Belgians say, a fair attraction. Ah, I played ping pong too much with myself there. I played ping pong too much with myself. It got too risky, it got too real, I got way too real. And that was my downfall. It will always be my downfall and my biggest shame until I realize, until I've redeemed myself and my father. Here's another Hateful Eight! Can you handle it? The answer is probably no. Pablo, well, it's not Pablo, it's Pablo 2. Pablo 2. Pedro. I believe in you. Como te no pendejo? That probably was not an accurate sentence. Everything is vulnerable now. I also was vulnerable. By the gods, the power of made me vulnerable too. Ladies and gentlemen, such play has not been seen in VX Ball 2 history since 1955. Holy shit. There's only one way to end this game. Wait, was his name Pablo? I think his name was Pablo. Godspeed, you magnificent son of a bitch. Godspeed.